Legend, Queen of Funk, just a few words I'd use to describe our first guest. Give it up for the one and only Chaka Khan! Don't she look good, y'all? It ain't enough in my closet to get ready for you, ma'am. This is awesome.
Girl, look at you, girl. I mean, are those stocking boots?
Yes, they are.
My daughter sent me a picture of them
the
other day and says, Mom, what do you think about this? I said, well, where did it begin and end? And what is it? Is it like a boot made onto a stocking or what?
It goes all the way up the leg.
It's like, yeah.
Yes.
Like, pull it like
but you did all right. Look at
That's
you.
cool, though.
You better be sharp. This is diva ready. I love it. Take your notes, ladies. Take your notes.
Oh, to say, oh, this old thing.
Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, you know what?
Yes.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You know, I'm proud. This is the way you get your boots on the ground.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening.
In a big way, in the best way possible. You know, you're setting your own tone. You are doing the stuff that you love.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's feeding your heart so you can give good food back.
That's right. Because I'm going to feed you. So, okay, so you're celebrating 50 years in the business. Like,
yes.
What is that like? Like, how far you've come?
It's kind of cuckoo because...
It's cuckoo?
Yeah, because...
I want to be like you. Look at this. I want that outfit, too. Do you still got that outfit?
Heck no.
No?
No, I don't have that, baby. I think my mother made that. My mother used to make a lot of my outfits.
Did she?
I would draw them out, and then she would sew them. She's really great.
Really?
Yeah.
Did your mother sing, too?
Yes, my mother and father both sang,
Oh.
and they're both painters.
Painters?
Yeah, artists. We had murals on every wall in our apartment.
Oh.
You know, so we really were living like we were in a little castle. It was really sweet.
I can imagine.
It was.
Okay, we both grew up in Chicago.
South Side.
South side of Chicago.
Yeah.
That's right. You've been one of my blueprints. You sang in the singing group growing up, too, because I was in a group called Final Notice. What was the name of your group?
Crystalettes.
Crystalettes?
Yes, well, that was one of the groups' outfits. Shades of Black was another one.
Shades of Black.
We used to sing all African songs.
Oh, I love
yes,
African music.
at the Afro Arts Theater down on 39th and Pershing.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I was in quite a few little groups. My mother was our protege. You know, she would take us around and dress us up and
Nice.
you know, make sure that everybody was in order. And the Emotions was the one group that we were up against. Yeah.
You were up against?
Up against, like, most of the talent shows that we did. We did
Yeah.
a lot of talent shows. We did that whole route, you know. And sometimes the Emotions would win, and then sometimes we would win. It was always back and forth between the Emotions and the Crystalettes.
Did y'all write, like, a lot of original songs back then, or did you do covers a lot?
We were doing covers.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were too young to be trying to write. I mean, we weren't too young, but we didn't trust that aspect of our...
About how old were you when you were in a group?
I started at about maybe 11.
11?
Yeah, on up to like, till I, you know, joined the band. We started working clubs.
Yeah.
And that was at like 16. I ran away from home. I quit school.
You did?
Because I knew what I wanted to do.
Yeah. That makes a difference when you know what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
And you did just that, honey.
That's what I did. You know, I want to kick myself in the butt sometimes, like, what you do this for?
Do you feel that way? After 50 years, do you sit back?
After 50 years, yeah. After 50 years, it's like, okay.
If you could do something else, what would be your other job? If you wasn't Chaka Khan, what would you be?
I'd be a teacher.
You would be a teacher?
I would be a teacher.
What would you teach?
Well, it's more like, who would I teach?
Who would you teach?
I would teach children.
Okay.
I love children.
Yeah?
I adore children more than I'd rather be in a room full of kids than a room of anything.
I'm kind of like that. I feel you on
You're
that.
just the same way.
Wow.
And children love you a bit.
I'm mama hood, the children.
Yeah.
I'm always with the babies, that's for sure. Okay, so how old were you when you met Aretha Franklin?
I think I must have been about 27, 20.
Where did y'all first meet at?
I went to see her sing at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion. And I went backstage. Actually, I was in the audience, and she wouldn't hit any notes. She wouldn't hit one near high note at all. So I said, oh, she must be tired, or she must have a cold or something. Because the audience was like, the tension was like this. I said, oh my God. So I went backstage, And she said, first thing she said, without even looking at me, she must see me peripherally, and she said, "Oh, you that girl my kids won't take off the radio." I said, "Well, that'd probably be me." I said, "But did you get any sleep last night?"
What'd she say back? Because Aretha, you know.
That's what, yeah, I know. So, you know, sometimes that's how best friendships start.
Yes.
Through insult.
Oh my God. That's a true diva moment
Truth.
right there.
Oh, it's truth. Not insult, it's more of truth.
More of a truth.
Truth, yes. And then she like opened up. She kind of opened up. She says,
yes.
"No, actually, you know, I didn't."
You say you didn't?
She said she didn't. She said she didn't get enough sleep last night. I said, "Well, you have to get your rest."
Right. So you got your start with Rufus?
Yes.
And tell me something good. Was that your first single?
Well, actually, no.
How did the song come about?
The first thing, yeah, Rufus is a great band.
Yes.
Yes.
Very great.
There we are, yeah. And the first song was actually a song called "Whoever's Thrilling You Is Killing Me."
Okay.
Go figure. It was the first single that we released, and it didn't do very well. But that's okay. Tell Me Something Good was actually the one.
Yes.
And that happened because Stevie Wonder came in the studio, actually came in the studio and came in with some offerings, you know?
Wow.
The first couple offerings that he played I didn't like, and I told him.
You told him?
Yeah, I said, "You got anything else?"
How you tell Stevie Wonder you don't like the song?
Well, he started playing it.
I ain't doing that. What is Chaka?
I can't help it.
Yes.
I really can't help it. He started playing it, and I said, "What else you got?" You know, and so he played the second one. I said, "Anything else?" He said, "Well, what's your birth sign?" So I told him, you know, Aries, Pisces. He said, "Oh, I got the song." And he, waka 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 waka.
Hey! I was just saying, y'all, it's always the hardest when you're interviewing one of your favorites. Like it's overlord, like, oh my God. Okay. I have to ask you this. Is it true you gave Whitney Houston her big break?
Well, you know,
Listen.
I don't like to call it her big break.
Okay, what do you call it?
Because, you know, she was singing in church. She was, for a teenager, she was like 14, something like that. She was young. And her mother, Sissy Houston, and also Luther Vandross. They both sang a lot of background. They were background singers, and they did, you know, professional background singers. They did a lot of background work for me. And when I, you know, from the 80s, all through the 80s until Luther got his first record and blew up, and so did Whitney. Whitney's mom said, we were working one night, and she said, I got a daughter that can sing.
Oh my God.
I said, really? Well, I'm not surprised she could sing. I said, so how old is she? So she said, I think she said about 14, 15, something like that. And I said, bring her down, you know? And so she brought her down to the studio, and we started working together, we sang together.
Oh my goodness.
Simple as that.
These are the stories I live for, and to hear from one of my favorites like you is like gold and treasure to me. Okay, so talk to us about your new song, Woman Like Me. Tell us what this is about. Yes, it's good too, I like it.
But you know, I think it has a lot of, it holds a lot of weight.
You better look good.
Oh dear. Yeah, especially for today. I think that Woman Like Me sort of addresses the women of today.
Okay, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because it mentions the internet. It mentions a lot of tribulations that, you know, women are going through. You know, a lot of it is just based on insecurity. You know? And looking outside yourself for the gold. When you are the gold.
You are the gold. You better speak today.
The truth, you know that.
Speaking of songs about women, like anthems, I'm Every Woman. Like, what was it like when you right? I always wonder when it's a timeless song being created, do you know that you're creating something timeless and iconic? So what was it like when you recorded that?
I knew I was creating something because when I would go, it took me a long, long time to feel some kind of comfort singing something like, I'm every woman. See, I was taking it literally, which was wrong. I was reading it in a from an insecure place. And I said, this song's not saying that you are every woman. Hello. You know, it's cuckoo. The song is saying, you know, together, collectively, I'm every woman, and it's all in me. You know.
Wow.
So, it took me a while to get comfortable singing that, and I got it. Once I got it, and I said, okay, I understand it now.
What's your understanding of it? What's your definition of it? I mean, who better to
Well,
get
that
it
it is
from than you?
many women. It's a song that is, it's really talking about in a plural way, in a collective way. You know, we are all every woman, and it's all in us.
Oh my goodness.
You know.
You have a very interesting life, so I want to know more, and I want to play a game. Chaka Khan, you tell me more. I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to answer it truthfully, and I want to get as many in as I can because I want to know everything. Okay, so what was your first impression of Prince?
Who is this little dude?
That was your thought?
Yeah.
How old was he when you met him?
He must have been about 30.
Yeah? You could tell he had something special?
Oh, yeah. Well, not at first.
Not at first? She's very honest. See, y'all see why I want to ask this question? Okay, what is something you turned down in your career, like a project or a movie or something?
Funny you should ask that.
Yeah, see, I want you want to know?
Well, you know I turned down The Color Purple, the movie.
What?
Yeah, what's his name? The guy, the original, Steven
Spielberg,
yes.
right? Yes.
Yeah, he came to me and he said he wanted me to do this movie, Color Purple. I was about, how old was I? Maybe 20, 22 tops. And he came to me and asked me, would I do this movie? I said, what movie? He said, this movie called Color Purple, he says. And it is a movie that is shot down south. It's by the South. So I was like trying to run from that because I didn't, you know, I was afraid. I was like, oh God, a movie? Oh my God. You know, and I detested school and tests and studying. You know, I said, oh, that means I have to learn the script. I have to,
no. Hey, do you know who you were gonna play?
Yeah, they wanted me to be Celie.
Celie?
Yeah.
Imagine Chaka Khan and Celie, y'all. Oh, we need that.
But,
Wait, what'd she say?
I said it would have been hot.
It would have been hot.
Yeah.
That would have been a whole nother Color Purple. Okay. I gotta ask this one more. Okay. A fan named Marcel wants to know, what is your favorite Whitney Houston song outside of I'm Every Woman?
I love it. You know what I love most of the time, most of all, is when she just bursts into some gospel, a gospel song on stage. And I don't know any gospel music because I was raised in the Catholic Church.
You were?
So yes, I'm a recovering Catholic.
Oh. Chaka Khan, everybody. Okay, Miss Chaka, I heard that you like one of our mugs backstage.
You know the one I like. You know, the girl was very nice. She was back there. She said, well, which one would you pick?
Which one
I said,
would you pick?
what you think I would pick?
Which one you would pick? I think I got it. The one you would pick behind my good pillow right here. You like this mug?
Oh, yes.
We want you to have it.
Do you really know?
She's the queen of
Are you
mugs, baby.
kidding?
You better have it. And it works with your look. I'm just saying, I love you. Oh my God. You're so awesome. Thank you so much. You like your color?
I love it.
You too. You hold on to it.
I'm going to cherish this for life. What's left?
Don't forget to subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel and turn on that notification bell so you're the first to see our latest videos.